Okay, you guys, welcome. I am so excited that you guys are here. My name is Patti Whiteye, and I'm here with Erin Henley, and we are bringing to you our Building Beautiful Lives Tuesday night call. And I'm so excited that we have such a special guest tonight. I literally have butterflies. I've been feeling a little nervous all day, honestly. Before we start, I'm just going to tell for all the people who are just jumping on now, if you could please, if you're a guest, put your name in the chat. The chat is at the bottom of your screen on your phone or on your computer. And I need your first and last name and who invited you, because we're going to do a draw for a Rejuvenate oil before this call is over. Okay, I have the absolute privilege of introducing you guys to our very special guest speaker tonight. And she is one of the original Monat Market Partners, Miami 11. She is a $10 million club member. Wow. And she's been on elite trips, but I'm going to tell you the most important thing about this incredible woman is how many people she has helped with this business. I mean, literally thousands of lives changed because of her. I have one small little story. So in 2018, I made a last minute decision to go to Monations. I missed the whole first day, but I happened to be there when Jewely was on stage, and she was so inspiring. It is the biggest memory I have of the stage from that event. And when I was in the airport going home, I saw her. So Jewely, I'm one of those little kind of creepy people fangirling, but I took a picture of you while you were walking through the airport. Somebody had stopped you to say hi. I was too shy to do that. But you guys, Jewely Stephens, you can take it away, Jewely.
That was terrible. You made me get all teary-eyed right before I go on. Thank you, Patti. That was really, really sweet. And wow. Okay. Well, hi guys. I'm usually not crying when I say hi to everybody, but here we are. So I'll suck it up real quick. And I can't wait to share with you a little bit about my story and about what you guys may be taking a look at. Honestly, I don't know where you're at on how much you've looked into the company or how well you know of anything. I just want to share my story and the very little that I knew that made me jump and where it's taken us since we started. So that was back in 2014 was whenever I joined Monat. Okay, I was like one of the first few people to get in, which was a perk and difficult because first of all, we had no product and Fisher had a little bit. And that was it, you guys. Like we had a little 45-second video about the Rejuvenate oil. I didn't know what we were selling. I had no idea, but there was a rule of thumb that Anne has, and this is basically where my story starts because I apply it now because it honestly like changed my life. And her rule of thumb is everyone goes on the list. Like you have to reach out to everybody. This is the biggest blessing. Why would you not tell somebody about it? So Anne found this opportunity on Facebook. She messaged the first person she knew who was involved with the company, which was Tony Van Schoik. And so that's where it started. Tony talked to Anne a little bit about it. And Anne was super excited about it the very next day. She actually like had my name written down to message me, and then she skipped me because she was like, oh, Julie's okay. And then she was like,
what's beside that? Oh, I hear something.
Sorry, Julie, I muted you. Can you unmute?
Yeah, I get it, Erin. I see how it is. Thanks for the heads up. I don't know how long I would have went. But anyway, so how we all started. Guys, this doesn't ever have to be perfect. I've been running my business, making $10 million, screwing it up since day one. So if you need to know that first off, I'm still winging it, okay? It's been fun. So yeah, so Anne like passed me off. She was like, I'm not going to message her. She's probably okay. She doesn't need anything. She's financially fine. She's happy. And then she was like, my rule of thumb. So she wrote me a message and she kind of verbally vomited on me. She was like, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. I think you should do this. And Katrina's laughing because she knows about this. She was there that week. And it was like, literally like, these people are crazy, right? Whenever people were talking to us about Monat, we're like, yeah, we are, because Anne got a paycheck and it was $100 and it was real and it cashed. And so like, we were like, okay, it's a real company. And what Anne did not know about me at the time was I was living in an apartment. My husband was working about 60 to 100 hours a week. I never saw him. I had just gotten out of school. My student debt was $52,000 and my student loan payments tripled basically overnight. And I was already paying about $700 a month. Fun private schools, right? All these tuitions, so fun. So here I am. I flunked my test, by the way. Did I mention that? So you don't have to be smart to do this either. And I was like, it's $600 to go retake. And my car is like breaking down. I never have money to put in the gas, but this particular day I had two checking accounts in the hole. I had a thing of ramen noodle soup in the pantry, and my daughter was eating a thing of ramen noodle, and Josh was at work. And I just remember looking at Annie and I was like, I'm done. I'm not going to live like this anymore. I didn't ask for my husband's approval because I know what he would have said. Logically, it didn't make sense. Like, where am I going to come up with $200-300 to sign up in this business? So while he's gone, I just got online thinking this is a smart move. And I filled out a payday loan and I got approved, and I went down and I cashed it, put it in an account, and I signed up. And that was how I got started. So whenever people will say they don't have the money, I'm like, dude, let's find the money, because I want you to see what this can do for you. And that's why I always tell everybody, I'm like, I didn't have the money either. That's why I had to do it. Like, I had to do something. And I didn't know what I would have done if I wouldn't have taken that risk. I know friends who put it on credit cards. And honestly, you guys, when people even think about spending the money, I try to work with them first in order so they can make that money back like the first day. And that's how we did it. Like, I worked the business for 4 days before I got my payday loan. And the first week I signed up, we were flying to Miami to go launch the company. Long story short, not even kidding, I thought I was getting involved in sex trafficking. I was like, this is way too good to be true. I am totally not going to Miami by myself. This is a brand new company. I was freaking out. And you guys, I'm still here, so it's all good. But I was freaking out, really, because there was not much information about this. And while we were there, they told us that the monthly numbers were in, because I signed up on September 24th and month numbers end. That day was the 30th. So in 6 days, they had my paycheck, and they told me that I made $3,850. And I still have a picture of that check, because I still can't believe that that happened to someone like me. And that was so big for me. So I've never made money like that before. I was like hearing my other friends' paychecks, and that was like even twice as good as my own. And that was so exciting. And our first year we made 6 figures. Like, that's incredible. Like, that's money that I hope for everybody plus more, right? And then the next year it was like our girls were making 6 figures in the business. And this came with a lot of hard work, like, but it was fun work. And it was like passionate work. Like, we were hearing people's stories like, hey, my fridge just broke. How am I going to fix it? And I'm like, they pay out every Friday. That's how we fix it. And then we just figure it out. And so that's how my journey started. And it's been 7 years now, and we've earned over $10 million. Like, I never ever thought I'd ever say that, but like, you guys, the biggest thing that I've accomplished in my business, I don't know if you can say accomplished, I don't know how you describe this, but I got my husband to quit his job. That was the biggest thing for me. I told him, I was like, I'll buy you a Ferrari. I don't care what it takes. Like, quit your job. And so he quit his job, and it's not like he quit. He's doing so many other things that he likes to do now. Like, he runs a fabrication shop. He's doing streetcar takeover events with his buddies. He's making money on the side doing what he loves without a boss. And that is everything, because I get him home with my kid and our dogs. I'm not going to raise these animals by myself, like, right? So here we are. And yeah, it's been an incredible journey. But let me tell you what happened with the product. So I like to talk about the 3 Ps, which people, you get to hear a little bit about my story, and trust me, I'm like not even that great compared to everyone else in this company. This company is full of the most incredible people, and they have made me better. They've made me who I am today. I've surrounded myself around them. Like, I've been with Katrina since day 1, like since day 5. Okay, 5. And like, I just love her to death. Aaron since the first year. Like I just absolutely love these guys. So they make you better in the end. Product wise, let me just tell you, the first time I tried the product, I screamed because I was like, holy crap, we're going to be rich. Like I was so impressed with my hair. I had never, ever had results like that with my hair before. And so the hair products, like fixed a big bald patch on the back of my dad's head. Like I'm not supposed to claim this stuff, but I got the Facebook pictures. Like you can just go back through his profile and look. So it's like, it's there, it's filled in. And like, he never runs out of his shampoo. So I don't have to worry about his, situation coming back again. And myself personally, since I had my daughter, she's 14 now, I lost so much hair. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't have a whole lot to begin with. Fine, curly-ish hair, right? Like that fine, wispy, baby fine hair. Well, my receding hairline was so awful. And you guys, this product has completely changed my confidence. I'll just say that. Completely changed my confidence. The skincare, you would have never seen me on a Zoom or a Facebook Live or a selfie without makeup on. It's been since the product launched 2 years ago. I just quit wearing makeup because I was that impressed with my own skin texture, the glow, everything about it. I'm obsessed. Like I'm obsessed. I still get red, but I'm still obsessed with like how healthy my skin looks. And all of my estheticians and salon girls, they all mention the same thing. Every time I go in, they mention my skin, and I love it. I love it. Anyway, and then healthcare products. I've got people in my family who have had tremendous results with just the balance pre-probiotic. A lot of us take probiotics, but we didn't know we had to take a pre before a pro. I had no idea. And I probably still wouldn't do it if I needed to. So they just made it a smart encapsulated together. So you just take it together. It's pretty cool. And a collagen key, it actually makes your body produce collagen. Like, have you ever heard of that? I haven't. No one else had heard of it. So if you want to take collagen and take our collagen key, you can, but you don't have to. Our collagen key will help your body to produce its own. Super cool stuff. So awesome. It like biohacks your system. Really cool technology. And we've got scientists that can explain all the further details on that, because I'm really not the best. I just repeat what I hear and hope it sounds the same and it makes sense to me. So I just explain what I understand. Okay, the pay and the people are amazing. I could talk, but we'd need like 2 more hours to talk about the people, because like I've made so many friends. And let me just tell you, my Facebook profile, when I started my business, I had 488 friends. That was it. I didn't have a large social media following. I didn't even have an Instagram at the time. I think a couple family members followed me. I built this business with just my personal people that I knew, just reaching out to them saying, hey, I thought of you and we should do this together. They're giving free trips away or something. You got to earn them, of course, but you know what I mean. I'm saying we're going to Vegas, we're going to Bahamas. We've gone to all these amazing places, and I wouldn't trade those memories for anything. So the pay, commissions, like I said, they pay out every Friday. So that's pretty amazing. If you need money today, we can help you do that. If you want something short-term, you don't have to marry this company, because when I signed up, I wasn't planning on marrying the company. I was planning on making $1,000 and I was going to bounce. I was going to go back to my OTA stuff. Like I was not going to stay in this long-term. I fell in love with it though. And you guys, I've been able to take time off as long as I want, whenever I want, within reason, right? I mean, I get sad when I take time off. Like I miss the excitement and I miss the team members. I love this business, but that's my choice still. If something happens to my family members or me, I can still take that time off. Residual income is one of the most valuable assets today. I think it's just so incredible, because what you can do with that is increase your check 40% 1 month. I don't know any business career out there that I can learn the skill to do that. And this company taught me how to do that. And I'm not saying this will happen for you every time. I'm just saying it's a possibility with network marketing and duplication. That's why most women do network marketing, to make a good income. So, oh my gosh, I am blabbering so much. Couple of last things. You can be a VIP customer and just support the products, support the person who invited you. You get an amazing discount. You get, the more you buy, the more they take off. The more people you tell about it, like your mom, your sister, your friend, the more money they're going to give you towards products. It works out really, really good. Flex ships, just 3 flex ships, and then you can freeze it whenever you want. A lot of people freak out about a lifetime commitment and then breaking up with their upline sponsor, all these things. No stress, no hassle, just $20 to sign up first. And then you get your products 15%, almost up to my discount, plus free shipping. And in the business side, like whenever you get in this, you get to know us, like we work with you. It's not just like you're a number, like we want to help you build in a way that you can do this. Not a lot of people can do at-home parties. So guess what? I do 3-way calls. I'm a lot better at 3-way calls. I have some people who strictly just utilize the Meet Monates. I've done that for years. If you heard that, that was my Frenchie. I apologize. She's like hacking on her bone. Anyway, so this business is super fun. It's super easy. And I'm sure you'll have more questions. And that's the beauty of it, is you can ask those questions. Like, no question is a dumb question. The more you ask, the more we love to tell you more about it. And I hope that you do like just consider this or pass it along to someone that you know that could utilize this. Like my mother-in-law sends me her friends' daughters. They're like, dude, I don't want her going off to college. Can you talk to this girl? or hey, she's in college. Can you talk to this girl? I mean, there's so many age groups. There's so many. I have men on my team. Most of my customers here recently come from my husband's friends. They're men. They love the black shampoo. And then their wives start stealing it. And then you're running out faster. And then we got to hook them up with a mask and a conditioner and all the things. So it's a really good household product. We've sold almost as much as the #1 selling hair care brand in the world, which has been out for 112 years. Mind you, L'Oreal's sold for over 112 years. Monat's been out for 7, and we've almost sold more than them. So that's huge. The product's popular, it works, it performs, and you can feel healthy and conscious about putting it on your body. And we're all here to support you with any questions that you have. If you've tried it before and it didn't work out, you may not have lathered it wrong. It could be as easy as that. Like it's a very highly concentrated shampoo. So work with your upline, whoever gave you product in the past or whatever, figure it out. And I totally encourage you to get on it, because the long-term benefits, you'll see what I'm talking about when you see the before and after pictures. And yeah, I think that's all I need to talk about. I could talk all night about this stuff, but I won't keep you guys on here. So I'm going to pass it back over to you.
Thank you so much. That's so wonderful. Oh my goodness, Julie, you're so inspiring and we appreciate you. I'm going to let Aaron go because he wants to talk, and I'm going to do a little commercial interruption. If you are on the call and you have not yet put your first and last name in the comments, in the chat, please do that now. Okay. Thank you. Okay, Aaron, you got it.
Thanks, Patti. And I have to tell you, it's one of those moments when you say, I'm going to ask Jewely Stephens, the Jewely Stephens, to come and join us for this call, because she is definitely somebody that I look up to in this company. I look at her as a legend. She has overcome obstacles. It wasn't all smooth sailing. I remember she told me a story about how hard she had to work. But at the end of the day, for me, this entire journey, whether or not you're the kind of person who you have to go get a payday loan to try to figure out how to get the $200 to join the company, or you've got you and your husband are working, you're making good money, you're paying your bills, you're living your life. The question always comes up for me, and this is one that me and Roxy were doing this business, and we had, I was a VP in a tech company. It was a startup. I was making a lot of money. Roxy was doing Monat and making a lot of money. And it's one of those where you start to look at your life and you ask yourself, even in that scenario, do you feel like you're living your best life? At some point, me and Roxy were living a super ultra complicated life that didn't make any sense. It's not the life we dreamt of. It's nobody would write down saying, oh, I'm going to live in Canada a lot and US a lot, and my kids will be here and my wife will be here for 6 weeks, and we'll come and visit each other now and again. Nobody writes that as the story of their perfect, beautiful life. And so you start asking yourself questions. What is my beautiful life? And I want everybody to take a moment and ask themselves that question. Are you living what you and your family and what you've always dreamed of for your family? And it really comes down to that. If your answer is, you know what, there's something I want to change about my life. So my wife Roxy retired me in 2018 from our corporate job. That meant we left Canada. We came back to Chicago to live with our family, and my full-time job became loving on my wife, helping her with the business, and loving on my family. That was my life. And 2 years later, fast forward, I didn't know how important that would be because Roxy passed away. The last 2 years of our lives was exactly how we wanted to spend and live our life. And I got that with my wife. We don't know how long we have on this earth. There's a guarantee that we're all going to end at some point. And the question is, do you love are you living that life you want for your family? And so I'm doing everything I can now to provide for my family, carry on the legacy that Roxy started, and start to enjoy my life again. If you notice, it's sunny where I'm at. I know this is nighttime probably for everybody else on this call, but it's morning time because I've made a decision that I wanted to see, can I put to the test, can we really work from anywhere? I've been here for 6 weeks in Thailand, working, showing up every day, working my business, working at night, and living what I think is a step towards a beautiful life for myself. Now my family's not all here, so that's the only missing part. So I don't know how to turn that all together, but this is an adventure that I wanted to see what would happen. And I feel incredibly proud of the ability to work from anywhere and enjoy your life. And that's all we can ask for at the end of the day is, guys, figure out what that beautiful life is. The person on this call who invited you, they can help you find that. If you're part of my organization, I help everybody. Everybody should know that by now. Whether you're part of my organization or not, I help everybody. I will help you build a beautiful life and figure out what that is. And that's it. And hopefully, Patti, I wish everybody take that step, ask the question, and maybe take that step, whether it's with Monat or finding another path to your beautiful life. I don't really have a reservation which way you do it. I just want you to do it for yourself. Okay, Patti, I'm going to hand back to you. And Jewely, I'm going to say thank you so much. Your story is amazing, and the way you deliver it, and it touched my heart, and I really appreciate you. Back to you, Patti.
Okay, thank you so much, Aaron. We're so inspired by you and by your story, and so appreciative of all your help. Dana was just in the chat saying that we were on a call at 7 o'clock in the morning with her, helping her out one time, and I remember that. So, okay, you guys, I have everybody's name on the wheel, but I just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. So I think everybody there's one more because there's a lot of guests on tonight. So give me 1 second. I think everybody I have on here is not a market partner. If you gave me your name and you are a market partner and we call your name, if you could just unmute, I don't even think you'll be able to unmute, but pop in the chat real quick and I'll draw again. Hold on a second here. I got another one. Jennifer, 1 second. I think I have everybody. So I've been pretty good. I combed through the whole chat. So I think I've got everyone. We're drawing for a Rejuvenique oil. Super exciting, you guys. Everybody who uses it knows it's liquid gold. All right.
Hey, Patti.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can we draw for 2 of those?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Why not? Okay, are you guys ready? All right, so I am going to just shuffle this up a bit. I know you probably won't be able to see very well, but because it's on my phone, but okay, I'm gonna give it a spin. Oh, Stacy said to do 3. Jennifer Peters, congratulations. Okay, let me write this down. Stacy said she wants to put one in there too. So we're gonna draw for 2 more. Woohoo! This is like a party tonight, you guys. Let's see if there's anything else. I think we got it. Okay, so somebody just told me that I don't think I put their name on here. Hold on a second, you guys. I think we're good. All right, I'm gonna shuffle it again. Here we go. Candy or Candace, I think. Jessica, your guest. So I'm gonna write that down. I don't know if it's Candy or Candace because it was in there twice. So okay, so I'm gonna shuffle one more time and last draw. Oops. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, here we go. Didn't I already get that one? Jennifer already won. Hold on. I removed her name, so I'm not sure if it just didn't remove. Okay, you guys, I feel like I don't mean to be. Just go with the flow. Definitely not perfect here. Susie, Susie G. Not really sure how to say your last name, Susie. Garispe. Okay, this is super important. If you are the market partner who invited the guest who won, please reach out to me. Do it tonight as soon as we're off this call so that we can get this in the mail right away. We need the information. Is there anything else, Aaron, or do you think that's it?
I think that's it. I want to thank everybody. And thank you, Patti, as always. And I can't say enough about Jewely.
Thank you so much, Jewely. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We so appreciate you. We do this every Tuesday night. So if you want to invite some friends, come on back next week. Have a nice night, everybody.